welcome back to another video slash discussion video. So, I just recently got up. Um, it was supposedly um, I was kind of like wondering what's going on, and then yesterday, so um, last night or yeah, last night. So I was so I just got up like around 7 or such forth. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, the funny thing is, I was kind of a little bit, uh, well, the battle pass for Fortnite itself, uh, got leaked. So it was like, um, well, uh, so I'm gonna basically go to the guy who actually leaked it, and supposedly he, well, supposedly it's the chapter. You probably can see it right at the bottom, but there's been some significant changes. First of all, let's credit to this guy who had the idea, of what the chapter. So we're gonna download this image because I really don't know too much about it. So first and foremost, let's start with the what uh, what this means and what this map look like. So number one, there's a couple changes. First of all, you may notice that Polar Peak has the snow area has gotten a lot smaller. It was a lot bigger. Also, the map does look a lot smaller now for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's because the sizing of the Chapter 1's map looks a lot different. But you may notice that there are some significant changes to the map itself. Number one, the Devourer right here. You can see kind of it's missing a piece of the Polar Peak. Um, no castles for now on. RIP. Um, but you can see some changes to the actual map itself. It seems like there is, however, it seems like there's some missing parts of the map. For example, like Frosty Flights are still here, but you may notice that Happy Hamlet is not there, so it's not entirely OG itself. So um, it looks like the ice itself has melted away. Also, last night, yeah, last night it started snowing yesterday, and I was like, "Whoa, it started snowing, crazy!" And now it's outside, like it's almost like. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Um, Number one is that there are a couple of changes to the actual map itself. Um, so the Devourer is no longer here. So I think it was right around here where the Devourer was, or somewhere around there, where the mech actually slain the Devourer. So it's not there anymore. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's there. But let's start with. I noticed something really interesting. So you see how the area looks a lot different now. It almost looks very lush over here compared to uh, like compared to the other area. So we know Paradise Palm is still here, so it's a season 5 related such forth. Well, Risky Reels is still around, and Wailing Woods, one of my not so I like that land spot, but I have some terrible memories of that spot. Haunted Tales is still there. Snobby Shores is still there. Pleasant Park is still here. Loot Lake seems like it's been changed. So also there is no Kevin the Cube, so it's completely changed entirely. Um, right now, this is what it looks like right now. So it kind of reminds me a lot like the the chapter the Chapter three's map a lot like it kind of has that exact same like shape, almost like the chapter three map. So I wouldn't refer to it, but yeah. And then of course Greasy Grove, Tilted Towers, Snobby Shores, Loot Lake, Pleasant Park, Haunted Hills, Junk Junction, Lazy Links, Risky Reels, Wheeling Woods, Tomato Temple. Also, this area is going to be changed sometime in the near future, because if you don't know, in chapter 1 season 8 there was like a huge volcano, so we might see a volcano, who knows. Retail Road is still the same. Lonely Lodge, man, I was Salty Springs, right? Fatal Fields, Paradise Palm, and of course Lucky Landing, and of course Fleshy Factories. Yeah, Fleshy Factories are not. And then of course there was like some factories right here, and they were. I don't know why they were there. I think honest opinion, I think I remember in season X, they added it, and then Dusty Divot is still around here, so it's still as usual. I'm probably gonna land at Haunt Hills, my favorite location. All right, so let's go on to the next steps. Um, so the guy who actually spoiled the season, so you can kind of see what the skins are gonna look like. There is no secret skin for this season. There's no secret skin. So, and here's what it's gonna look like. So, I knew that this was gonna be a female knight because I can tell. This is gonna be Peely. Drift Wars are finally back for the longest time. And also this skin, I don't know what happened to this skin, but it doesn't seem like it's on the Battle Pass itself. Right here, it doesn't seem like it's on the Battle Pass, but I think that's just the leaked skin that's coming soon. I don't know. So we got Ragnarok confused with, he kind of reminds me of those cyberpunk guys. Like, has that cyberpunk kind of vibe. And then you can also see, like, here, like a Omega versus, like, a remix of Omega plus the. So, spoiler warning. Then next we have the Spectral Knight, going to be the tier 1 skin. I knew this was going to be a tier 1 skin because I can tell. Now, of course, you can't really tell because it's very much kind of small because it's. But you can see it kind of looks like a futuristic kind of knight skin. Very interesting. Also, this is what the Celestial one looks like. And then, of course, here's the all the different styles and different edit styles and things like that. And yeah, technically it is a female. Also, like you guys probably don't know, it is a female mostly. So, yeah. And then here's what the Battle Pass looks like. So there is of course a version of a combination between the Renegade Raider and Link skin. So it's kind of a combination between those two. So it's kind of interesting. So we see like there's also leaked Viking ships and a deep dab. Remember the deep? That was my favorite, not the dab mode. So yeah, dab. OG dozen dabs. And, oh my god, I can't remember the last time when. And then of course, I think this is like some kind of. You also saw the Peely skin, and then here's so this is the Omega Rock. Omega Rock. I think that's what it's called, Omega Grok or whatever his name is. It's kind of like that. Has that Viking kind of style. And then here's another exclusive. So you got Darkstorm Renegade Lynx. So it's kind of like the Renegade Raider, but with the. So she kind of looks like the Renegade, like so. So she has like this kind of like art style. I'm gonna zoom in because so you guys can see it a little bit better. But you can see kind of like And then here's the Spectral Knight for the Tier 1 skin. Supposedly you can't really see it because the guy's, I don't know, friends list is in the way, I guess. So it's called the Spectral Knight skin. And supposedly there are a lot of selectable styles you can choose from. This style right here looks really interesting. So I'm gonna be excited to see what, because I have a special combo for the Spectral Knight itself in general. Now the HUD hasn't been changed, so no OG HUD. Of course, there's the background, and then of course we're gonna go to notification because I think we have it. So th- this is the final stages of the, and then here's the actual clear image of the actual. Um, so you got different the Spectral Knight. So it's like kind of like the Red Knight with the Ice King. So to speak, because the combination. I'm so excited about this skin a lot, and also the Ragnarok skin looks really cool. And I'm also excited about this skin, but honest opinion, it kind of looks a little, I don't know, let down. I guess maybe, I don't know. It doesn't look as cool, but still, it's not bad. You know, you got your tattoos and such for similar to Link's. It's, supposedly, supply drops will be returning. So, supply drops, tack, and hoverboards returning with Chapter 1's return. Chapter 1's Battle Pass, some logos, I guess. I don't know, Jonesy, I guess. I don't know what that means. So, this is basically all the Battle Pass right here. And this one's right here is kind of interesting. It kind of has that helmet, kind of Link's kind of thing. It almost kind of looks like a very futuristic kind of season. Like it has that futurist kind of vibe to it. But then here's the leak map I showed you, and then there's the and then here's another thing. The shards are finished actually. So also we're expecting. There's been some the OG high explosive loading screen is back, and some other loading screen is also there. So concept art. You know, if you guys don't know, like I think it was like a while ago. Uh, yeah, a while ago where if you remember the back in the day, they used to do like concept arts before, but and then of course this is what the blurry image looks like, and we'll have to wait and see what's gonna look like. So we know the OG HUD is not returning. Oh, that's my phone. And I'm just looking through like what other things are there. So the really interesting thing is like everyone says the OG the OG battle pass UI. Also, this is the OG battle pass UI. I mean, practically, I would say this is the OG battle pass. I think you misunderstood that we had this like before, in like several times in the past. Like we had in like chapter like when it like chapter 4 like season 1 for like a couple months, and it's still there. I don't know when it got added, but it was removed like in, I think it it was it was removed around, I think it was like chapter 2 season 7, I think. Yeah, they had that like other style, but now yeah, it's called the OG. And then of course some more leaks, and some blurry images, and of course the Fortnite crew pack. So of course we have a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna be honest. I am just gonna be really excited about this season's Battle Pass. It's only about a month, also. So I don't know how they're gonna work this out unless they give us like a lot of like XP. Now, the only thing that they really need to do is to finally to finally make make it super OG. They gotta change your logo to the OG loading right here. If you guys don't remember, they used to have like a F and then a blue like coloring. So that was the OG. Uh, you know, before they used to change their loading their logo to something like to match the season's theme. So it's entirely gonna be super fun to see what it's gonna look like for next season's like map. We know that the OG map is returning because we've seen some images right here. So um, the only problem, the only thing that's a little bit different is that it's a lot smaller for some reason. So because certain areas like I can't remember. Let me look up the chapter one's map because I think we have a slightly different intake on the chapter one's map. Wow, it's going to be Google. Google. Um, let's see. I'm looking chapter one, season 5. Chapter one, season. So let's this is how it used to look like. We had snow right here. It was a lot larger. Flush Factory was covered in snow. I think Happy Hamlet was right here. And this was right here. This was, and in this new map right here, let's go to the new map. In this new map, they removed Happy Hamlet. So, and it's completely gone. So I don't know what happened to it. What other things was missing? Let's just save this image because why not? Because I think we're gonna have to look at it and compare it to the original map from a while ago. So I'm gonna zoom in because I think there's a couple things missing. Number one, Polar Peak is still it used to be a lot larger. Now it looks a lot smaller. It looks a lot smaller than before. I don't know. And then of course, what other things? Loot Lake is still the same size, I think. So Shifty Shafts, I'm not sure if Shifty Shafts still looks the same to me. Yeah, I guess so. It kind of looks the same. I guess so. Salty Springs still kind of looks the same. Let's see. So Salty Springs is right there. Tilted is right there. So Tilted is still looking like, you know, about the exact same. Let's check Pleasant. Pleasant still looks like the same. Haunted Hill still looks the same. Junk Junction looks the same. Don't worry about the block because that was removed after a while ago. Lazy Lagoon. There's no Lazy Lagoon, but I'm hoping there's Lazy Lagoon. So, yeah, Willing Woods is still looks like the same. So, in regards to the actual map itself, it looks the same to me, but it does look a lot smaller. So, there are a couple things to make note. Is that Polar Peak, it kind of looks like a lot smaller because it didn't look like. I think it looks like more like this because the Devourer got removed, so it's no longer there. Let's see what other things is missing. Trying to think. Shifty Shafts. Happy Hill is still missing. Flesh. I forgot. Flesh Factories was covered in snow, so so technically this Flesh Factory. So this is technically. So this could be the chapter 1 season 5's map for now. Oh, I gotta check the desert. Let's go check the desert because I think we're just missing some things. So Paradise Palms look the same. It looks the same to me, right? Yeah, it does. Like I'm just trying to overlap it, right? It does look the same to me, but it could be slightly bigger. I don't know. So Paradise Palm is still the same. The road looks different, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it does look the same. We'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll have to wait and see. Like, honest opinion, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I'm just taking a look at it, like, what I think it looks like. Like, I mean, let's see. Junk Junction is still there. So, I don't know. I have to take a look and see what it looks like. The only thing that's different is that a lot of the named POIs have been removed. For example, like Polar Peak is a lot smaller now, so the snow kind of melted away, so it's now right around here. So this ice word got removed. Gracie Grove has got replaced, but whatever. So this confirms that yeah, it's totally different kind of in a way. I imagine like we'll probably see like a couple seasons later where we'll see some areas like chapter one's map like kind of slowly over time it'll develop. Um, Now the question is about the swimming. So my question is that I think the swimming has been updated. It looks the same to me, but I think they added the swimming mechanic so they had to replace the water with the new water because the old water you couldn't swim before. So I imagine they'll replace that too. So there are a couple of places that have been replaced. It looks like more like darker greener over here. So yeah, that would be kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure the giant mountain near Pleasant Park probably gonna have some zip lines, haunted hills, frosty plates. So we're gonna probably see a lot of things returning sometime soon. But anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe new, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.